Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another live this morning, and we are so happy when you can join us live. We appreciate that very much here on Facebook, and then, of course, these are turned into podcasts, so the doctor is in Facebook and podcast. Love you. How are you? Say hello. As we do our little roll call in the morning, Sandy, you are number one on my hit parade. From Fergus Falls, Minnesota. And Elaine and Judy. Oh, Kevin, I saw you. I was just fooling with you here. Patricia, Nellie, how are you? Lorraine from British Columbia. And Bonnie from Blenheim. Diane, Peterborough, Andrea, Niagara Falls. Bonnie, how are you in Little Britain? Georgie, dear friend to this program, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Sandy in Chilliwack, British Columbia. Nativity's on with us. Patricia's on with us. Fran is on with us from Orangeville. Nellie, I look cold. It's cold here. Wendy from Markham. It's freezing in Sudbury, although the sun is out. Frida, Cecilia, New Brunswick, Gary, Danny Lay. We haven't got the memo on spring yet here. Heather, Miramichi, Kevin. I just had to pull your leg this morning, Kev, because I wanted to see your hi, Dennis, Wanda, Rosa, Sandra. Danny, good morning. And Brahim, where have you been? Cheryl. Brahim says he's late. Well, that's not like you, Brahim. John from Elgin, Illinois, back from vacation. Good for you. Lisa Marie. And Debbie in Coburg. Cheryl in Mississauga. I think that's Lee's with the emoji, but often that goes right by me. I can't see it. Yvonne, Eileen, Brampton. Gary from Bolton, good morning to ya. Lily, how is ya? Shirley, Twin Gate, Newfoundland. Sharon, how is ya? Rita, New Brunswick. Dave, Muskoka. Dear friends, guys, thank you for coming on. Francis Marie and Francis from Vaughan. Linda from New Brunswick, good morning. Lise, how are you? Oh, Lise is saying hi to Brahim. Leila, you can't say you're not loved, Brahim. Crystal, Regina. Amber, New Jersey. Couple more. Sandy from Vancouver, Washington. And Carol from Moncton, New Brunswick. Guys, coast to coast. Canada, United States, and around the world. Jeanette, Marianne, Patricia from Sudbury. Never heard of it. Where is that, Patricia? Mary, Dave and Helga, saying hello to Dave and Helga. Cecilia, Carol, Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Okay, guys. Hi, Alice, up in Labrador. Catherine, Newfoundland. Jeanette, how are you? Okay, let's get going. Okay, now, what actually causes heart disease? This is a woman's health study, 21 years of data, 27,000 women, 27,000 and change, almost 28,000, 27,939. Okay? And here's their conclusions after following almost 28,000 women for 21 years. And here's what they're saying. What actually causes heart disease? Interesting. And it ain't cholesterol. Okay. Now let me get to it. The number one cause of heart disease, tenfold, is diabetes. According to this study, you get diabetes, 10 times more likely to have heart disease. It's almost a direct line to each other, guys. And haven't you heard that before? Right here on this station. Number two, and really, they're connected. Metabolic syndrome. If you got metabolic syndrome, you are 6 times more likely to have heart disease. Diabetes, number 1. Metabolic syndrome, number 2. Metabolic syndrome, guys, you know what that is. That's insulin resistance. It's at the root of it. So 2 things, think about heart disease. The first 2, the main causes are food. Because one's diabetes is food, guys. It's not genetics, it's food. The second one is food because it's metabolic syndrome. How do you get rid of metabolic syndrome? Well, you change your diet. 10 times more likely with a diabetic. And let's call metabolic syndrome, just for a second, pre-diabetes. And you're 6 times more likely to have heart disease. Obesity, 4 times. Fat, especially visceral fat. Fat around your organs. Of course, that's related to food too, isn't it? Okay? Now, smoking was number 4 on the cause list of heart disease, according to this study. Of course, people got the memo on smoking. You know, most people don't smoke anymore. Hallelujah. Right? But it still came up number 4. Tied with high blood pressure. And I'm telling you, the biggest cause of high blood pressure is food. It's sugar. And I don't say that here. Now, you know what wasn't on their radar? LDL cholesterol, the boogeyman, and total cholesterol. It hardly made a grade. When they do the analysis, and they're honest, it's not sponsored by the pharmaceutical industry. Hello? It's exactly what we've been saying. Guys, diabetes is the number 1 factor. And in diabetes, think about it for a minute, because we talk about this almost daily. Sugar is so toxic, it destroys blood vessels. You think that has anything to do with heart disease? Yep. Yep. Isn't that crazy? 21 years of collecting data from almost 28,000 women. And just by the way, women who take statin drugs, 50% of them become a diabetic. So the very thing they think of that prevents heart disease causes diabetes, which makes them at 10 times the risk for heart disease. Guys, I get a migraine thinking about the stupidity of our world. But I'm not even trying to change the narrative. I'm trying to educate you guys. So you just, what we're saying on this program every day, I'm not just making it up, guys. But I'm not trying to change the world's opinion, because how are you going to do that when you're up against big pharma and big food? Okay? Now, I got to give you another study because it goes with this to some extent. Okay, this just came out. This is a study on atherosclerosis. Okay? Let me get to my notes. Okay. And this is on the aorta. Okay? Atherosclerosis of the aorta. You know where the aorta is, right? It's the biggest artery in your body. Okay? The aorta. And so this study, okay, it's, here's the headline. Profound resolution of atherosclerosis, which is hardening of the arteries, okay? Doctors like to say, well, not cholesterol. See, cholesterol is in atherosclerosis. Yeah, cholesterol is there because it's at the crime scene. It came in to heal. Of course cholesterol is there, but that's not the bad guy. The bad guy is calcium, plaque, hardening, calcific, calcified. It's your artery, your biggest artery in your body, the aorta, is calcified. Now listen to the study. Profound resolution of atherosclerosis done in studies with conjugated linoleic acid. Okay, now CLA. Where is CLA found? What kind of food? Not in plants. In animal food. Okay? Animal food has CLA, conjugated linoleic acid. It's a fatty acid. And it's conjugated. Okay? Because on the opposite of that is polyunsaturated fatty acid, like what you find in your car. Seed oils. Okay? Seed oils have polyunsaturated. That's why medicine and food companies and all, oh good, let's take the fat out of foods. It's polyunsaturated. That oil, it's polyunsaturated. But what you want is conjugated, like fatty acid, like dairy. You know our little saying on this program, don't ditch dairy. Well, Dr. Martin, I don't have any dairy. Well, you're making a big boo-boo. You don't like butter? Well, yeah, but you tell me not to eat bread. Well, put it on your steak. If you're going to have vegetables, put that on your vegetables. Butter. Cream. That's conjugated fatty acid. Linoleic. And what that does, imagine. Okay? Imagine. Let me see if I can get a picture up here. Let me show you a picture of, I should have got this ready ahead of time, but I never do. Okay? Because I got to fool around. Okay? I got to fool around. All right. these are coronary arteries, but the abdominal aorta, okay? But let me show you something, okay? So you're looking at my 1970 Atlas. I like to keep it around because I love it, okay? I love pictures. And can you see that here? And what I'm showing for people that are going to listen to this on a podcast and don't have the visuals, I'm showing an artery filled with plaque. Okay? One right here, okay? Fat, plaque in the artery. See that? Okay? There's a clear artery. So this is coronary arteries, but, you know, we could get the aorta. And when you see plaque in it, okay? Resolution, they're saying, you want to clean out that plaque? See? Look at plaque again. That yellow substance, that's why they always went against cholesterol. Well, it's yellow. Yeah, but fat is yellow too. Okay. Oh, cholesterol, bad. Fat, bad. Well, sometimes fat is bad. But I'll tell you what, by feeding your body fat, the right kind, found in dairy and meat and eggs and butter, it cleans your arteries. That's what this study is saying. Fat abundant in meat and dairy, CLA, profound resolution of atherosclerosis. The more of that good fat that you eat, the more you clean your arteries out. It's the opposite of what we're told. Oh, eat fat free. Or if you're going to have fat, get that seed oil fat, because it's not conjugated. It's polyunsaturated. I get a migraine. Good fat from animal, only found in the animal kingdom. Okay? Here's me again with the animal kingdom, guys. When someone tells you not to eat from the animal kingdom, run, Forrest, run. Run away. They don't know what they're talking about. It's a religion. It's not science. Am I saying you can't have vegetables? Nope, I'm not saying that. Put butter on them. Guys, it cleans your arteries out. You're having a steak, which you love. You're having hamburger, which you love, minus the bun. It's cleaning your arteries out. You're having cheese. Oh, Dr. Martin, there's fat in cheese. Yeah, but the right kind. You're having heavy cream. Oh, that's going to clog my arteries. No, just the opposite. It cleans them out. See, all along, guys, if the cholesterol thesis was true, I said this to someone yesterday, if the cholesterol thesis was true, we would have cured heart disease by now. We're barking up the wrong tree. with cholesterol. I mean, the study of almost 28,000 women over 21 years, cholesterol didn't hit on the Richter scale for heart disease. But diabetes did. And guys, someone that's a diabetic, type 2, it's food. 100%. It's food. It's an allergy to carbohydrates that turn into sugars in nanoseconds. I get a study like that, and I just, wow. Yeah. Okay. So eat your fat. Because when you eat conjugated linoleic acid, you're not making this in your arteries. You're cleaning them out. Sugar destroys your arteries. And, well, Doc, I don't have sugar. Do you eat bread? Yep. Well, that turns to sugar. Bread is just sugar molecules holding hands. Eat fat to save your heart. Eat fat to save you from atherosclerosis, a profound resolution. Yeah. Now you have permission, as if you needed it, but now you have permission to eat your steak. Okay? Your beef. Chicken, not much CLA in there, you know. It's got some, but not much. Okay? For you chicken lovers. It's meat, I give you that. Okay? It don't clean the arteries like the CLA does. Okay? I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, I had so many studies here. Okay, so I talked about this one. I'll just mark it off. And the resolution study of atherosclerosis. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a blood sugar test. Okay. So we're staying with food here this morning so far. Okay. Blood sugar test and insulin test. Well, we already knew this, guys, but this is a new study and they're just reporting on this. Okay. 3 different breakfasts. Okay. And then they measured blood sugar and insulin. Okay. Pancakes and orange juice, OJ. They didn't even say orange juice. They just said on this study that I read, OJ, assuming that I knew what that was. OJ Simpson? No. Orange juice. How many people in the world start their day with orange juice? Oh, Dr. Martin, it's Tropicana. It's got fiber. Ooh. You know what I used to say in my clinic? I don't care. It's all sugar. Even with the pulp. I was so opinionated. I'm glad I'm changed. I'm not so opinionated anymore. Have you noticed that? So pancakes and orange juice versus oatmeal and a banana. versus bacon and eggs. Now we're measuring blood sugar, and now we're measuring insulin. So a diabetic is often told, well, you better have some orange juice. It'll regulate your sugars. Have some carb. Oh, here's a pancake. And put, I always laugh. I die laughing. They use sugar-free syrup, but they're eating a pancake. What good is that doing you? Okay, I don't mean to make fun, okay, of people. I don't. You know that, guys. I love people. Even people that are wrong, I love them. They're just ignorant most of the time. They don't know. They don't know. Listen, blood sugar of pancakes and orange juice went through the roof. Insulin had to come in, went through the roof, hammered the sugars down, and stored them as fat. That wasn't in the study. It just said the sugars, your sugars went to the moon and then had to come back down because that's what insulin's job is. So they're measuring that. I said, it's crazy. Oatmeal and a banana compared to a pancake and orange juice. The same response. Oatmeal, Dr. Martin, it's steel. I heard this in the office a million times. It's steel cut. I'm not going to be able to go to the bathroom. I heard that. Without my oatmeal in the morning. Okay? But here's what it does metabolically to you. Blood sugar to the moon. And what goes up must come down. And then you get an enormous drop in your blood sugar because insulin has to come rushing to the scene to sweep the sugar out of the bloodstream. Sugar is toxic. It can't park in your blood vessels. Now, bacon and eggs. Okay, guys, I've been saying it for years, but I didn't do this study. It's a new one. It's not telling me anything different, but it's just saying this is what happened. Bacon and eggs, insulin sits on the sidelines. Stays in the same healthy range. Sugars don't go up because you're eating bacon and eggs. Yeah, but Dr. Martin, there's cholesterol, eggs. But a lot of people still they like eggs, so they think, and they're good for them, and they're absolutely right. But they vilify bacon. Well, Dr. Martin, it's processed. It's bacon. I said, when God gives you a gift, would you quit complaining about it? I used to tell my patients, you like bacon? I never met a man. I met a few women, but never a man. I said, you like bacon? Yeah. And they're looking at me like, I know, Doc, I shouldn't eat it, right? No. I said eat it. Enjoy. It's good for you. And they look at, their eyes got wide as saucers. And they said, you're kidding me. No. You like bacon? I love bacon. Well, eat it. Enjoy it. It's good for you. It's got the same oil as olive oil, but it tastes better. Like olive oil. I like olive oil, okay? I do. The real stuff. There's so many fake olive oils on the market today, but the real, real good olive oil, it's good for you. It's in the Bible. Olive oil is good. Bacon has got the same oil. Like, you've been given a gift, and, oh, Dr. Martin, it's processed. It's bad. It's pork. Stink. Enjoy it. Why do people get so uptight about it? Well, look at the fat around bacon. Well, that's the point. Look at the grease it makes in my pan. Yeah, and that grease is good inside your body. It gives you a lube job in your blood vessels. That's what this study was, the earlier study said. The fat don't make you fat. Sugar does. And fat don't clog your arteries, except if it's the vegetable oils that belong in your car, that are in the grocery store and almost everything. Blood sugar test and insulin test. Pancakes and orange juice, insulin skyrockets, so does your blood sugar. Oatmeal. A banana, Dr. Martin. I have... I had this a million. When I tell you a million times, guys, okay, it may not be a million, but just about. It's a banana. My doctor said I need potassium. I said, well, eat bacon. You're going to get potassium. Not a banana. It's too sweet for the most of you. You want to have a banana a week? I don't care. Okay? I don't care. But if you're a diabetic, you just understand what happens when you eat it. Your sugars go crazy and so does your insulin. Hey, I didn't make up the rules of your body, I'm only reporting. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you the study. Bacon and eggs. The best breakfast you can eat. Well, maybe steak and it. Yeah, but bacon, like I always tell people, okay? God gave you a gift, he gave you coffee. Why do you have to make it so negative? You get a gift. You get to enjoy it. It's better than fruit. And people complain. Well, toffee is acidic. It's a diuretic. I hear it every day, every day, every day, every day. It's a diuretic. No, it ain't. It's a gift. Enjoy. Why do you think so many, hundreds of thousands now have done the reset? Because I give them the gifts. I'm going to help you. It's going to make it easier. What do you mean? Well, I want you to drink coffee. Yeah? Yeah. I want you to drink it. I want you to eat bacon. You like bacon? Yeah, I love bacon. Well, I want you to eat it. You can have it every morning if you want. I can? Yeah. part of the reset. Okay. Okay, Doc. If you say so. Well, I said, I know so. Okay. I tell you, these studies, I'm telling you, it goes against the grain, I know, but hey, just facts. I'm like that guy on Dragnet. You have to be old like me to remember Dragnet, okay? And was it Elliot Ness there, or was that his name? Or I think so. He said, just the facts, ma'am. I'm just the facts. Don't give me your story. I just want the facts. Just the facts. Okay, guys, what's Friday? It's Q&A. Send your questions in to info@martinclinic.com, okay? info@martinclinic.com. Okay? I got more studies. I hardly got to them today because I got pontificating again, okay? I can't promise you I won't do it tomorrow again. Depends, okay? We love you. Talk to you soon.